matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Philadelphia Eagles, and it's coming up next.
We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Tonight, it is all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on, well, another team from the NFC. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
Here's Jake Elliott now to get us started, and we are underway from Vegas in Super Bowl 58. And he'll set up a good field position here as he gets this up past the 40-yard line. So out come the Rams down for their first possession. They're brought out by a man now in his 15th NFL season, one of the most productive passers in league history, and a former Super Bowl champion, Matthew Stafford.
As we begin the Super Bowl, we're looking at one of the game's most important players. And whether he's the centerpiece of the offense or taking a backseat to his teammates, offenses always look to the quarterback to be a leader in moments like this. He's got to be that calm, composed pillar out there who stays level-headed and keeps everyone focused on the task at hand.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
Now Stafford. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rally to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to...
And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. What a great job getting pressure here on the first drive. 3 plays and already 2 sacks.
And that pressure has been intense right from the beginning. And I'm telling you, if they don't make an adjustment in play calling and protection, it'll go from intense to relentless.
So on 4th down, on is Ethan Evans to punt for the Rams. Britton Covey deep for Philadelphia. And it's fielded at the 34. Spins past it. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by someone who has proved doubters wrong his entire career. MVP runner-up a season ago, Jalen Hurts.
And he spoke very eloquently and passionately on media day about what a victory here would mean for him. He knows this just isn't any other game. This is the kind of game that stays with you for a lifetime. If there's anyone on this field tonight who's most ready for this moment, I think it's this man right here.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Hurts to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
And this may be a big early turning point in this Super Bowl. They're going to go for it on 4th down here. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and that will force a turnover on downs. set to begin their next drive. The Rams offense at the line. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Now let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. Here comes third down and 7. Now it's Stafford. A quick pass to Cup. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Holding offense.
Umpire through the flag usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always making sure no one's holding.
That's out to the front for Akers. And they do get this across midfield to the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the first. Ethan Evans on that a punt. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that fourth down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held it, they might go for it again.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Another incompletion there. That's 5 in a row now to start this game. He's got to take a deep breath now, step back, shake it off a little bit, trust his offensive line, and hope that his play caller dials up something that can give him a completion and get him going.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia! Quez Watkins with a first touchdown of this Super Bowl, and a long one at that. And the Eagles are on the board first here this afternoon. So a long play for our first points in the Super Bowl.
No doubt about it, and what we see here is something that we saw all year long from them. The ability to strike from anywhere on the field. How about the way they got it started in this one?
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-0. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown.
Hello.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he's set up in good field position here as he gets this up past the 40-yard line. The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 46. 27.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only took.
And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
How about that, partner? His second sack of the game, and that puts him in
Tell me my phone had died. So I'm gonna pick up.
They've had 2 sacks in the previous 52 Super Bowls, but only 3.
Yeah, it died as soon as I picked up.
And we've got the list here. If he gets another one and everyone behaves nicely, we might just list those out for him. So now Stafford and the Rams after the
Yeah, but she's gonna turn back on. She got caught it on. I said, yeah, but she couldn't turn it back on. She got caught it on.
And that is incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives.
That was.
They're definitely got to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
Here's Ethan Evans now. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. This is taken to the 18. Now they can't bring him down. It takes
Mama said you seen a lot about until Lynn was talking about Lisa.
32 yards on the return. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50.
You said what now?
Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look.
I said none. I just been going to work.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line.
Oh, yeah, huh?
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Open man, Devontae Smith.
I heard from about like early.
Inside the 30, 23 yards on the play. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe
I said you heard from him?
want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can...
There he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Rashad Penny, 27 yards. And the Eagles move ahead to their first quarter lead here in this Super Bowl. So that a very
You heard from Gigi now?
And on his first carry of the game as well.
Lisa.
You remember, Brandon, we talked
You heard from
about
Gigi
this
now?
And he thought he was going to have a big game. He thought everything aligned perfectly. He
Yeah,
liked what the
let's
defense
go
was
come back
presenting,
tomorrow.
and he really liked what he was getting from his blockers.
She said she talked to him one day.
Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now 14-0. Well, it wasn't a one-play drive, but I think they'll take it. The scoring summary, 2 plays and into the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
I forgot it's Saturday. You off on it.
And they're going to have really good starting field position
job,
here,
though.
that's taken up close to the 40. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10.
All right.
On 1st down, they'll start out with Akers. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know you're trying to dart through. No place for him to go.
But ain't nobody said he lied.
Giving up a 3-yard gain.
They just responded, but they ain't nobody saying he lied.
Down he goes. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure.
But they ain't saying he lying though.
These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that
Cause he came on there and said they lying on me. Let me tell you what it really is.
We have to start thinking.
And pressure coming, and they got it once again. Hassan Reddick, now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. The Heat continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure, and these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
If they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
Here comes the Rams punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today.
You start talking about the drugs and everything. Right.
That brings us to the end of one in Super Bowl 58. Much more to
Right.
come from Las Vegas.
He too smart for himself, honestly.
13-0 is our score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back to the date on the calendar we circle every year. Super Bowl Sunday. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis here with you as we get set to begin quarter two.
Yeah.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. That would almost it's incomplete. Not a good throw there. And it is second down.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet,
right. Just like he said about the school. He's like, yeah, he had the school, but he looked in there. He said, they too uniform. They all in one accord and all this. Like, no. Basically, like they was too uniform. Basically, he had got offered to go to some school. Yeah. Yeah, he just knew it was him.
Boy, a call like this certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on fourth down. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on fourth. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
Yeah.
But first down, Hurts.
That's why he said he got receipts. That's why he said he got receipts on everything. Like he said, he sit back and watch everything. He sit back.
The first down on a 13-yard run.
No shortage of impressive moments from him thus far. Now he's halfway to the century mark, and we're still in the first half. There's been no answer for his running ability so far by the defense. I can't wait to see what adjustments they'll have to make during the halftime break.
Right, yeah, but doing anything for a check. I know it don't work.
His running ability has been an extra dimension to their game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front. They're prepared for him to try and take off.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brown. And the Eagles are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Charles, to move the chains that time, they had to complete it in double coverage, and they got it done.
And it's never easy overcoming multiple defenders, but he sure made it look simple. Found the right spot to exploit and won his 1-on-2 matchup.
Then they're trying to say he was drunk. And then he tells us the truth do not need motivation. The truth don't need motivation.
First down, run the football. If you want to throw it, throw some play action on second down.
They'll go again from the 3 here on second and goal.
Less than you. So you see, you've been watching him too.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Yeah, right.
Jalen Hurts, a 3-yard touchdown run.
Now they trying to say he gay, man. Like they just don't. I know that he telling the truth.
Boy,
like
so you are scoring at home, Charles, and God bless you
people,
if you are, but that's
people.
now 3 drives and 3 touchdowns.
I'm saying he get people.
So in a baseball game, wouldn't that wreak havoc on your scorecard?
Yeah.
I mean, with all the action that's happening now, how they got here, whatever cliche you want to bring into it, they're locked into a groove, they're clicking on all cylinders. Bottom line, they're piling up the points.
Elliott good on the extra point.
That'd be the first time they want to holler. But I wonder why they do that, but they be trying to protect the LGBTQRS community. But that'd be the first time y'all want to call somebody.
Field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Short throw, it's Higbee. On the gain of 30 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left.
And it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. Boy, we've seen a lot of mistakes here in this first half, and another there on the interception.
Yeah, they're certainly starting to pile up, aren't they? Because, let's face it, we expect a miscue here and there, but they're already down 3 scores and still giving the ball away. If they want to get back into this one, they've got to take care of the ball because right now the way they're playing, it doesn't say a whole lot for their chances.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Hurts throw complete here is receiver Brown. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
They just can't handle the truth. So they just throw anything out there to avoid the truth.
For this defense all game long, they've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help.
Well, IQ said, because he ain't said nothing bad about IQ.
Again, he'll drop the throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down.
About to move.
26-yard line. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? This short throw caught by Goddard. And breakaway. They stop him a few yards shy. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th.
But why not? Because he did try to rape him. It just he had got the grip pliers and intercepted. Remember? So basically, he's saying he set that whole idea up instead of Cat Williams.
Not so far in this game.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Nice cue.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 1. Now Stafford. Pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Fletcher Cox in there to get him. That is the 6th time that they have sacked him tonight. But collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number is just staggering because there's so many ways to try to counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. 2 minutes on the clock in the 2nd quarter of this Super Bowl. Here comes the Rams punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today. Take it at the 37. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. And the ball is knocked out. Fortunately, he's able to recovers on the fumble. That could have been trouble. Defensively well done to jar that free. I'll tell you what. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Fires the quick slant. A.J. Brown's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 44 yards. And the Eagles are starting to open things up here.
Yeah, so he said,
It's not too often that you say, hey, this one's going to be over by halftime. And CD, I know our bosses probably don't want us to say that because they don't want people clicking away, but this one might be over by halftime.
because he really ain't get no pay. What he said, because he ain't get no bigger part for his, like, his face on. They said he gonna be in the mask. My family ain't gonna know that's me. Because I'm gonna have a mask over my face. A bandana over my face.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up first and 10.
He responded talking about the man crazy, and y'all go watch this new movie that's gonna come out.
He'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson.
Yeah, no, he responded saying he's crazy. And by the way, y'all go and watch my new movie that's gonna come out.
Now 2nd and 3. Here's Stafford. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive.
To be honest, Cat Williams don't care about them folks. He don't care what they say. He said what he said.
And try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. The Eagles offense going to take over late in this first half.
I thought that was his real hair too, though. The fro.
No reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together.
I thought that was his real hair too, the fro. Steve Harvey. But it making sense now because it was just so perfect. It was too perfect.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there. Unable to do so, that makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
But they'll sure do some detective work, boy.
Elliott now to have the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. 1-play drive and into the end zone for 6. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. The Rams going to take over late in this first half. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. And that's pretty indicative.
And I guess he was kind of mad too because you know how everybody trying to say he on yours and stuff. So I get that. He just had a lot of stuff bothering him.
Here's Stafford
Basically.
now on second down.
That's it. He let everybody have it.
Understandably, pass rushers keyed up.
You're mad about that.
But you can't do that.
And let's face it, no one wants to lose one of these quarterbacks early in this game.
No, because I think Cedric went on Shannon Sharp's show and Steve Harvey went on Shannon Sharp's show, and both of them, I guess, were lying on him.
23 seconds to go till halftime.
I guess.
Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Here's Stafford. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
Down several scores and playing behind the chains is not the way to have success.
It's about ain't none of them fun unless they put on the dress.
Chance to try and throw something downfield to pick up the needed yardage.
No, he's talking about Cedric and Tyler Perry.
Not in sync here early, and now it's fourth down.
Well, this first half is not going.
Yeah. Ricky smiling.
Defensively, for that matter, they could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
Then he said he tied it up in his contract. If y'all want me in another move with him, he's gonna have to have a dress on. And on first Sunday, he had a dress on.
A nice return that time, about 14 yards, and there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime.
Right.
All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So it's halftime here on Sports' grandest stage in the Super Bowl. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
But that's why he had got that backlash and been getting treated like that for real, because what he had said the dude Weinstein had tried to, the dude Weinstein. I guess that's the dude who controlled the Illuminati stuff.
He was downright amazing with 3 touchdown passes. And
he ain't accept his offer.
Final adjustments being made for the second.
And he said that the whole Illuminati stuff is they one job is to just act like they don't know or they ain't see nothing. So
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Eagles ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. And I would imagine this is where you have to take stock of the situation.
And they all get a girlfriend that look alike.
Halfway to the Lombardi Trophy. Let's not slow down that.
And I like the way you went there. Let's not slow down that, because the first half certainly went there. And I would expect them to continue that type of a game.
I don't look alike.
Do think back to Super Bowl 54. The 49ers had a double-digit lead in the fourth quarter, couldn't hold on. So plenty can still happen.
Here's Hurts to throw. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Watkins. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And 22 more yards there and another first down.
Right.
Back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He's got Smith here. And out of bounds, around the 20.
Yeah.
He was out there waving his arms. When you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill.
Right.
So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot.
So I'm just go to jail. Get burned.
15, right at the 15-yard line. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but
It's my life.
Good for 6 and a first down.
Right. It's my life. What you gonna do?
They're going to look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown. Jalen Hurts on target to Dallas Goedert. And the Eagles take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field and extend their lead.
Everything happened the way it's supposed to happen.
Sideline right now, it's just absolute dejection. But, Charles, let's focus on the positive. With the lead that they built here, they did pretty much everything to perfection in this ball game.
They certainly have. Makes me think that their week of preparation was excellent. And they flew into this game, and it carried over. And right now, I don't expect them to back off at all. They're playing so well, they just want to keep it going.
Elliott good on the extra point, and it is 42-0.
And I can pay for a lawyer. I'm sure he probably got a paid lawyer on his side though. The way how he got to, dodge a lot of trouble.
Field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And right now, their chances of hoisting that Lombardi trophy not looking too great, but perhaps that long halftime, maybe it did them a world of good.
It does. So you ain't scared to say all that here like nah. They, basically like they been attacking me. So what I'm scared for? Yeah, I've been a target. What more can they do?
Second and 10, Stafford again. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him. So now Stafford and the Rams, after the sack, they're staring up at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard.
Just a hat on.
It's been a tough all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them.
Just check them.
And taken right at the 35. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Jalen Hurts in this offense trotting back out. Really solid effort for him right now. 3rd quarter, already 4 touchdown passes. How many can he get here?
That remains to be seen, but I know one thing. You and I will be here to watch. And I'm not going anywhere.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, his 2nd touchdown.
Right, cuz look, I got my gun on me and I got me some weed. So let's get ready.
Plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
And he said, before they made weed legal in a lot of these states, he had said they ain't gonna make it legal. Yeah, he said that before they made it legal. He said they just gotta find a way to put taxes on it, and they can get money out of it. And boom, here they go. It's legal now. But they thought I was crazy though when I said that.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick
away.
And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field.
Yeah.
Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to...
It ain't what it is.
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst.
He did. Because like he said, think about it. Who you know did what he did before him. And ain't nobody else ever in their life did it after him.
Now, they won't get it all back in one play or one.
He was a blitz.
It's true, Charles. If they can just maybe get plays like that and get a little momentum built, they can get the scoreboard a little closer.
And can you add some blinders to the cliche?
Because it's true.
Keep these guys from looking at the scoreboard because...
Right, and then coming in the movies and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? A big major movie, too.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
And it's him. It's his move.
Defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to
right.
With good timing, and they got it done.
And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is saved.
He real. He fun. Like he said, the people who he got. And then, like he said he put people on. He had people traveling with him and had his team. They funnier than him. You see what I'm saying? So you know they funny.
This is away, but boy,
and they probably trying to blackballing them because they got they got Cat Williams as their spokesperson. So they ain't trying to let them in the industry for real.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But
they already got
himself, isn't it? Usually it opens up for other people to have big games as well.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understand.
What?
Goes left side. Touchdown, Eagles. Quez Watkins with his third touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Eagles get another third.
What they did to Monique.
Add on to that lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football.
But how can they do him like that when they've been doing him like that?
And he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner.
But she wasn't targeted by the industry though at first before she did that. So that's why probably. See, he always been targeted by the industry. So basically he was never with it. You see what I'm saying? Yeah.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Right, so that's what I'm saying. They can't do him like that because he was never with them. He never agreed to him. So
the Rams ready to go on offense. Well, the disparity in this game,
he paid for his own stuff.
With each possession here, Charles, they are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising. So they've got to find a way to quell that because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook. The bottom line is don't quit competing.
Eagle pressure, too much this
He's
time.
been to a show. Yeah.
Bringing the pressure yet again. That's his third.
That's what I'm saying. He used his own money. He don't use that industry money.
Makes me think of my old college teammate, Reggie White. He had 3 with the Green Bay Packers in Super Bowl 31. Darnell Dockett of Arizona, Super Bowl 43. And Coney Ealy, 3 sacks for the Panthers against Denver in Super Bowl 50.
All those sacks, they've only been pressure, and they get to him again. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Here comes the Rams punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He'll take it at the 42. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over. And Philadelphia's offense ready to go again.
Right.
On first down, Hurts.
Right.
That's Watkins.
Yeah.
He gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's first and 10. Throwing is Hurts. And that's going to be caught front. Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown with his third touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Eagles will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Elliott good with a PAT.
Right. And then
even larger here in the third quarter.
and then he was telling the truth because, at that time, him and Ludacris had hair. They had the sideburns. And so saying Ludacris took the deal. And guess what Ludacris did? Cut his hair. Cut his sideburns. He got him a white girl, light-skinned girl who looked just like the other one. and said he had to do 20 movies. You see they on what you call it? Fast and Furious. They on Fast and Furious 10 now.
They've got to find some type of a play. Multiple plays that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
We are
Ludacris.
Stadium in Super Bowl 58. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah, he said they had him and Ludacris and said, yeah, but thank you. You gotta cut your hair. And you gotta cut your sideburn.
He'll get this to Akers out of the backfield. Third and about 13. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that,
he ain't did nothing that he ain't wanted to do.
the benefits of run after catch.
And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack. And it's going to lead him to 4
Right.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away.
Right.
Taken from just outside the 30. A good head-down running on the return. Gets about 15 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Wide receiver A.J. Brown. You see he and the rest of his mates returning to the field.
Right.
So far he has the trio of touchdowns. Obviously it's been a pretty good game for him.
So if this were hockey, they'd be throwing their hats out on the ice for the hat trick, right? I'm not sure exactly what you do in the NFL except applaud and continue to maybe see a little bit more of this. What a tremendous game.
You want to start a new tradition? What can we throw on the field?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Your mic out there.
Fans would like that. Cut his mic off.
3 touchdowns.
They said, well, how am I yours? And I've been this same size my whole career.
Hurts.
I ain't nothing changed.
Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Charles, they're still airing it out at this point despite that huge lead. And some people may be saying, well, why are they throwing the football? These guys, I guess, are just padding their stats at this point.
Right.
Yeah, a lot of big grins, I think, from people in their families, from themselves. You're exactly right. Pad the stats when you get an opportunity. It'll certainly help you come contract time.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it.
And the alcoholics.
So here's a first.
He said they either gonna come connoisseur alcohol connoisseur or alcoholic.
Penny up the middle. And he'll get this down only to the 18.
That's 6% turned into an alcoholic.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Touchdown! A.J. Brown with a record super.
Because you know that's edited. It's probably, I said, because you know that's edited. So it probably was like 4 hours for real.
So still throwing here in the fourth quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon
From the beginning.
It's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to because you know that this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to hit every single spot in the depth chart, points before this game is over.
Yeah, yeah.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they're going to have really good
Right, and then he said, I think he said the only reason he did take that interview was because to correct the bad stuff that everybody else was saying. That's the only way he took it. He said, because he wanted to sit down and talk to somebody way more smarter.
On first down at Stafford.
Right. Right, so I had to come in here. I wouldn't even much to this interview, but I had to come in this one.
12-yard loss there on the first down sack.
My vocabulary isn't that great, but to me, there's only one word that fits this front seven today, and that's dominant. 4 and 5 sacks is already rare in one game. Getting to more than 6 in one contest, winning by this many points, an absolutely astounding effort by every player involved.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Back to throw, Stafford. Over the middle, that's holding by Cup. Only able to gain a couple there. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on third and long.
Anybody for
It's a
real.
game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your
Right.
best guys. And when it worked out of the slot, you often hear the coach.
Yeah, I got something to say as fair.
Stafford is sacked. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4.
Let's go ahead and put check marks by it all here. No points. Down by 4 touchdowns. Haven't had anything going today on offense. Why not add a late sack to the mix? Obviously a day to forget for all involved.
Right.
Let's give plenty of credit to this defensive effort. They've been excellent from start to finish.
Here comes the Rams punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away.
Right.
Taking it about the 36.
That's why I said, you know, they probably been there for about 4 or 5 hours. That's edited. We're 2.5 hours.
Eagles offense and A.J. Brown is back out there. What a game for him, Charles. 4 touchdowns. Heck, for a lot of guys, that's a good season number.
You're exactly right. And let's face it, we have to stand up and applaud this one, even though we're supposed to be neutral, because this doesn't just happen by accident. This isn't 4 times where the defense just falls down or breaks coverage. He's worked awfully hard, changing routes, changing areas, changing angles, and getting open for touchdowns.
We knew he'd be part of the game plan in a big way, and it has been in a very big way. Flush to his right. Breaks the tackle, now Allen. Yeah, he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Big yards there on the scramble, and it gets him a first down.
These are running back numbers that he's accumulating right now. Received double-digit carries and has rewarded them by breaking the century.
And then that's what he had said. He said they can't do nothing to me because basically he was like, you know, God got him. God been having him all the other time. So.
How about this for field position after the big play?
God control me.
15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Right.
And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
So if I got to go to jail, I'm going to go to jail.
But they're still throwing the football. I guess, of course, CD, you can always get the backup some work. There's new plays to try out. But some people, let's face it, they just want to run the score up. It's fun.
Right.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts, a 12-yard touchdown run.
Right.
And the Eagles have got it on cruise control.
That's a really good decision right there outside of the pocket. You got to know the right time to shift from passer to runner. He was looking and looking, nothing there. You could almost feel
and he really, only thing he do is just defend himself. He don't come at nobody. But if you come at him, he just gonna defend himself. Right. They just do. They just do. Don't nobody know why I like it.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Taylor decides not to try to return it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. Those Super Bowl hopes that they had really dwindling now here in the fourth quarter.
Well, can't wait if I can give him a whole bunch of more interviews. But they ain't going to be able to get him because, like he said, he don't sit down and do that. The only reason why he wanted, and that's probably why he went on here to let everything out right then and there. That's probably why.
He has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the
ball.
He's taken down. Fletcher Cox
hit him for all in,
for his second sack of the evening. Third and long in Stafford. That's into the hands of 2-2 right well. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. How about that? In the storm, 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. Throwing a Stafford. Going to come up short, low throw. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of.
He'll talk about Michael.
Football. They haven't been on the same page.
See, her phone probably died.
Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. Yeah, they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they are trying to play it cool on the sidelines, but they know that they are very close now to wrapping this thing up and letting the celebration begin. A Super Bowl title within reach now as they try to polish this thing off. That one looks like he'll throw here. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
Elliott good with a PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will be brought out to the 25 as Taylor elects to not return it. The football going back to the Rams now. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Well, a touchdown here on this drive, it wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now. But as you mentioned in the past, CD, their coach is probably just hoping to see something execute.